Hey, 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 my friend. We are back with our Sidereal Astrology forecast for the week. Stay tuned because we are going to talk about where our moon is hanging out all this week. We're gonna give you a really good opportunity to learn more about Aquarius and Aquarius season. So stay tuned for that. Hey, 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 my friend, Danie here, your spiritual healer, helping you find clarity on your spiritual journey. One of my favorite things to do is to help you remember who you are, why you came here, and we do that through the lens of astrology, and in particular, sidereal astrology. We do that so that we can remove, release, heal, get over those generational, societal, ancestral belief systems, ideas, thought patterns, paradigms that no longer serve who we are, so that we can show up and design a life that truly honors who we are. My friend, I'm excited to be here with you today for this Sidereal Astrology forecast. Stay tuned because I do have some really great opportunities to dive deeper into Aquarius, as well as some new things that I'm offering. So stay tuned to the end for that. Or if you're really curious, just go look down in the description box and it'll be there. Okay, my friend, let's share my screen and let's get started. I almost ended our thing there. All right, we are starting off this week, my friend, in some really great energy. So we kick off this week in the zodiac sign of Taurus. So go ahead and we're going to identify where our moon is on this chart. And remember, don't worry if you don't know what all this means. If it's very chaotic to you or overwhelming. We're just going to look at where the moon is and I'm going to walk you through it all. So the first thing we look for is that crescent moon, which is right down here. It is in 16 degrees Taurus, and I'm looking at this at 8 a.m. here in Austin, Texas. So adjust for your time. All right, so the moon beginning in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. It's the earth element. It is ruled by the beautiful planet of Venus. And so with Taurus energy, we see things like money, we see our values, we see the material things, the things that we can touch, right? Taurus is really in tune with the senses. And so with this energy, it's a really good opportunity for us to look at our finances, for I know the things that we like to avoid, right? It's a really good time. Once a month, the moon travels through Taurus once a month. It's a really good opportunity to look at your finances. It's also a really good time. You might even feel like just taking some extra comfort. So whether it's comfort in how you're dressing or the environment that you're in, Taurus really loves like aesthetically pleasing environments. So that may be something you're drawn to beginning of this week. Now, the really beautiful thing is that we kick off this Monday with our moon in conjunction to Mars. And so as it's making this conjunction to Mars, we are seeing a really beautiful opportunity of like motivation, drive, willpower to do something. And because it is an earth sign, it is more of a tangible type thing. So you may be really focused on getting to work and getting things done and checking the things off the to-do list. You may feel a lot of this energy. And let me just add here that it is making, these two planets here are making a sextile to these guys right here. And so because of that, it is amplifying this because we have Venus who rules the energy of Taurus. So that energy is just amplified. Plus we have Jupiter who is growth and expansion. And so it's expanding this energy for us. Now, the one thing that I would say could be a little bit of a challenge is because of that Chiron. Although if like, for example, maybe there's some money wounds that are coming up or some money triggers that are coming up for you or some old belief systems, right, that are coming up around money. This is a really good time now for us to bring this forward and, do some healing around it, do some work around it, get into what is behind that, right? A lot of the work that I get to do is I get to help people look behind why they're doing the things that they're doing and remove those, right? Remove those obstacles by understanding why it was there and what purpose it served in the first place so that we can move forward. So that is where we are beginning this week, which is a really beautiful energy. We do have a square with our sun here. So there is a little bit of a challenge here with that sun energy, but I think because of all of this over here, we're going to be okay. All right, moving into Tuesday, we'll still be in that really beautiful energy of Taurus still. So we're actually going to move out of Taurus and into Gemini later in the day on Tuesday. And so when we move into Gemini, Gemini is the energy of air. So it's an element of air, and it is more of a curious social type energy. So you may find that come, Tuesday, maybe afternoon, actually late morning, into all the way through Wednesday, and then I believe through Thursday, we will be in this energy. So you may feel like you're wanting to connect with people, like you're wanting to hang out with people, you're wanting to socialize or learn or share information. So for my entrepreneurs, creating content during this time is absolutely fun. Doing some live videos, creating actually creation was best in Pisces last week, and so we can actually share it this week. It's one of the things that I love to do is follow. I actually learned from Vanessa Corazon from the Moon Site Planner how to use the moon as more of a productivity tool, which is absolutely amazing. If you go and check her out, she's amazing. And one of the things that I learned was doing my creation process in Pisces and creating all the things and then having them scheduled or post during my Gemini energy where I'm feeling that call. So that's another really good way. If you want to learn more about that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to share, or go check out Vanessa Corazon with the Moon Site Planner. Okay, so moving on to Friday, we have our energy of Cancer. And so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will be in the energy of Cancer. Actually, it'll move into Leo the last part of the day. So I would say on Friday and Saturday, really good opportunity to take a break, right? Remember, our water energy is a really good time to slow down, to take care of ourselves. And we usually go, every about 4 to 6 days we'll be in a water, probably a little bit more, maybe about 6-7 days. So maybe once a week, maybe a little bit more than that, we'll be in a water element. And so that really is a good time for us to take that break, to slow down, to fill our cups, because when we get into the fire energy, we're going to need that fuel. So the one thing I do want to talk about here with the moon being in Cancer, it will be in opposition to Pluto. And so what an opposition means, the way I love to describe this is opposition is it's like the fighters in a boxing match where both fighters want to win, or in football or in baseball, right? Both teams, both sides want to win, but the way that they're approaching it is completely different, right? One has this style of boxing, one has that style of boxing. And so although they have the same goal, their approach is different. And so when we see two planets that are in this particular aspect, the opposition, so the moon, right, is our emotions, and it's in Cancer. So the moon in Cancer is its natural energy. So a lot of really good intuition, a lot of really good supporting and nurturing type energy that we see when the moon is in. It's like you want to take care of people, you want to take care of yourself, right? You want to maybe even be home with your family and just loving and caring for them. Well, the Pluto being in Capricorn, it is actually the energy of goals, right? It's that goal-oriented energy of like delayed gratification and knowing that I need to go do this thing, right? I need to go take some action. Now with Pluto, Pluto is the energy of transformation. It is the death and the rebirth. And so we see the transformation happening. So this energy of Pluto with this stability, this foundational way of doing this is transforming, which is why we've seen a lot of things changing in our world over the past few years, right? Things are changing within the foundations of how we do things. And especially right now with our Saturn being in Aquarius and our sun being in Aquarius. And so these transformations are wanting to take place for the long-term good. And the moon is like learning how to, well, not learning, but it is in the energy of like taking care of self and putting self first. And so there could be some tension here, where, you know, maybe you're wanting to stay home and maybe somebody else is wanting to go out and you're like, I just need a break. Or, you know, maybe the way that you want to do something, your goals and how you want to do something is calling you, but yet you're like, I just want to stay here and kind of protect myself, right? Maybe it's wanting to stay more comfortable and not wanting to go do the hard thing. And so there's that conflict that is happening. So there could be some of that happening over Friday and a little bit into Saturday. So just be mindful of that, but particularly on Friday morning. All right, my friend, that is where our moon will be. There's no other major changes happening in our sky right now with other planets moving in to new zodiac signs. We did have Mercury. Did I talk about Mercury last week? I don't think I did. So Mercury did move into Aquarius. We can go back and see when it moved into Aquarius. Let's see, right here. So on Tuesday, oh, that's why I didn't talk about it, because this week, Tuesday, Mercury did move into Aquarius, or is going to move into Aquarius. And so with wherever Mercury is, it is first, let me tell you about Mercury. So Mercury is our planet of thinking. It's our planet of learning. It's our communication, which is why when Mercury goes retrograde, those things seem to go away, right? Contracts, negotiations, those things seem to have hiccups, right? Travel plans, like especially short travel plans, short distance travel plans. And so it's moving from thinking of that foundational energy of that goal oriented, of that getting that organized and getting the plan together. When it moves into Mercury, it's like, I just want to throw this all out. I just want to throw this all out and do something different. Like I don't care about the plan anymore. I just want to do whatever I want to do. And it's because here in this we have this beautiful opportunity, which is why I told the ladies that attended my new moon intention setting, both in person and online, I mentioned to them like, hey, you know, this is a really good time to allow yourself to be open to new ways of the things that you've done, like new ways of those coming forward to you, new ways of understanding it, new ways of doing something that you've kind of always done, but like reinventing it or elevating it or upgrading it. And so with Mercury here, we're going to have those visionary ideas. We're going to have those thoughts of how can we do this better? How can we improve this? Like, and where we might not even, my friend, we might not even know how that is possible right now. But like, stay open over the next few weeks as Mercury transits through Aquarius. Be open to the opportunity to up level, to upgrade, to elevate the way that you're doing something or seeing something or thinking about something. So we're going to see a lot of really good, we're going to have, as you can see here, we have Mercury, Saturn, the Sun, and Neptune all in Aquarius. So we've got a lot of really visionary energy happening right here. All right, so the last thing I wanted to share with you, my friend, is the guidebook. If you have not heard about the monthly zodiac guidebook that I am now putting out, you can get access to that down below in the description box. Inside that guidebook is all about this current zodiac season. And so we are now in Aquarius season. We've been in Aquarius season for a bit now. And so this is telling you all about Aquarius. It talks about our new moon and full moon. It gives you the dates for those. It gives you a little bit about what is going on in our sky this season, as well as some crystals that you can work with for Aquarius, and essential oil protocols that you can use for Aquarius season. We also have journal prompts, weekly journal prompts in there that you can, take some time to work with this Aquarius energy. And then there is some rituals there at the end for this winter season. So go ahead and grab that. It's absolutely free. You can get it down below, or go to connect.thepeaceteacher.com/guidebook. So connect.thepeaceteacher.com/guidebook, and you can get it there. We also have our meditation for beginners practice class, which I'm so excited about. This is a 12-week journey that we are going on together to really get a foundational meditation practice in place. So if you are new to meditation, or if you have been, kind of like starting and then stopping, or maybe you had a meditation practice and you really are wanting to get it back, I'm super excited to be doing this, especially because Aquarius is a lot of mental energies, a lot of thoughts and a lot of thinking here. And so meditation is the perfect solution to all of those thoughts. And so I approach meditation probably a little bit differently than other teachers do. And so we're really going to have a beautiful, beautiful practice, right? Learning and understanding. I would love to see you inside that. If you know somebody, maybe you're a meditator and you're like, oh, I'm good, Danie, I've been meditating forever. I love it. Way to go. I'm so happy for you. But if you know somebody and they're looking for that, send them this video. All right, my friend, that wraps us up for this week. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath together. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And find, bye, my friend.